Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's episode of The M1 Show. And today isn't any normal episode, guys. This is my first ever early review. Everybody's woo, yeah, and the crowd goes wild. Yeah, man, my first ever early review. Now, you guys don't really understand how obviously things work in terms of my point of view. Like, when it comes to an early review, I always get the shoe on release day. Then it takes time to film content, and then you have to kind of put the content together, edit the content, all of that, and then the content comes out. And after that, it might be like 4 days, 5 days, maybe even a week after release, and that's when I put out my video. But for once, I've managed to get early access to the Jordan 4 Lightnings coming out on the 28th of August. Crazy, right? I know. Well, to find out how I got them, and obviously more about the shoe, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, hit the post notification bell so you know when I drop a new video. And no more talking from me, guys. Let's get into this video. Alright, cool. So, this is what happened, guys. I, obviously, on the Sunday the 8th of August, was on the Snkrs app, enjoying my life. Or, I mean, I was trying to, but I guess they weren't trying to do that many drops. I was a bit confused. I was like, Snkrs Day, the Snkrs app. I'm expecting a lot of heat. I guess they didn't want to bring out the heat. Or they don't bring out all of it, because somehow, some way, my friend managed to grab a pair of the Lightning 4s, and it just so happened that he grabbed them in my size, and he didn't want them. And just like that, I've got a pair of the Lightning 4s for you on an early review. And yeah, no, I'm excited, man. This is a serious shoe, and it's a shoe I've wanted. I saw them first of all back in January, I think, and at that time I didn't want them. I wanted these, and I wanted the Oreo 4s. The white Oreos that just dropped a few days ago, or a few weeks ago. I didn't really like the Oreo 4s, the white. But as time went on, I realised I didn't really like the white Oreos. I wanted the cements. So, I mean, I have a little bit of an idea that the cements might actually re-release very soon. So instead of chasing an old pair that might crumble, I'm going to wait. Which is why I didn't buy the Oreo 4s, the white Oreos that just dropped. But I saw these, and history has told me that the last time these came out, the Lightning 4s, was in 2006. Now, a shoe coming out in 2006 that is now only just re-retroing in 2021. What's that? That means this shoe hasn't been out on the streets for 15 years. I've got to be involved. I've got to be involved. Of course I've got to be involved. But let me stop talking. Let's just get into the shoe and get into the unboxing, right? Because otherwise I'm going to keep going. And so obviously, guys, first we've got the lid over here. Obviously Jordan, the Jumpman logo over there in the tech grey. We've got the yellow background on the lid, and then the white text that says fly. Nice and easy for you. And then it has obviously the cement, typical cement Jordan 4 on the lower part of the box. And on the bottom, we've got a mixture of yellow and white text as you get typically on your Jordan 4s. And let's open this up. So, you see here, that's that tech grey inner line of the box, mixed with obviously a bit of the yellow that overlaps on some white. Nice and simple. And then obviously nothing special with the paper, typical Jordan paper as you usually get. And people, my good people, here is the Lightning 4. Excuse me while I take a sniff. Fresh. that is a fresh shoe. You don't. It's deeper than rap. When I tell you it's deeper than rap. Like, this is a serious book. You don't even get it. You don't understand. And it's okay. It's fine. I'm here to educate you because this shoe is serious. 2006, just re-rich in 2021. I can't believe that's a 2021. 2021, crazy. So obviously, as you can see, the upper body is in that kind of, I want to say, mustardy, lightning yellow we've got here. And they've put on suede. I think they put on suede on purpose. I think to get, obviously, the ideas across properly. I feel like if it was on a kind of rougher, suede like this, it might not have come across as nicely, but this is really clean. The colour's obviously quite loud, and the material they've used makes it a bit more subdued and a bit more quieter. So I like that. I like that a lot. Then it's met by the cage, this mesh over here, this black mesh over here on the side panel over here, the inner panel on the instep over here, and of course on the tongue all the way to the top over here as well. So you can see that black netting underneath. And then obviously they come with one pair of laces, so if you see any more than one, questionable. But these yellow pair of laces, I don't think they're it. I think we could get more out of the shoe with some white laces. So yeah, I'm going to give that a try and I'll show you guys what I've gone. Hopefully it bangs, we'll see. But yeah, I have a feeling the white laces might actually slap a bit more than these yellow laces. However, yellow laces are still cool. I ain't mad at that. I'm mad at them at all. And the tongue, you've got that tech grey square, obviously on the top of the tongue of the shoe, that yellow tongue. And then it has the white Jordan logo, Jumpman logo over here, and then flat in yellow. And funnily enough, that's the exact same way they are on the Jordan 4 Cool Greys. So it's quite weird how complementary the Jordan 4s, these two Jordan 4s specifically are. They're quite similar in the colorway choices and the blocking. It's just that they're also quite different. So yeah, but that's just some comparison for you. And then on the heel tab, obviously we have the typical loose heel tab over here, and then the Jumpman logo. It's a plastic Jumpman logo and it's in a tech grey, tech grey sort of black colorway. And you know what I'm gonna say, guys. If you guys have watched my reviews enough, you'll know what I'm gonna say about Nike Air for the win. You slap a Nike Air on this shoe, 10/10. Absolutely amazing. Mwah. Right now it's a bit of a, it could be better, you know? It could be better, but it's cool. I still appreciate the shoe, it's fine, no problems. Now, cool. On to the next bit here, which is the lower part of the sole of the shoe. And as you can see, we've got this white sole over here, which goes around, obviously it's met by the grey over here, so you can see that mixture between the white and grey again, the white and tech grey. And then it goes around to the instep, and the white's obviously here, and it's met again by the tech grey, which comes around the front of the shoe. And obviously you can see the stars on the front of the Jordan 4, typical stars. Nothing too special, nothing crazy. And then the bottom of the shoe, the sole, obviously a mixture of tech grey encapsulating the white areas, and then you've got that yellow Jumpman logo. And again, like I said, similarities. You've got the yellow Jumpman logo on these ones too, so you guys can see that there's a little bit of similarity between the cool grey 4s and these 4s. Obviously you can see the yellow as well. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, man, me personally, I'm a 4s guy, so when I saw these I was like, yeah, I want these shoes, and I'm happy I got them. So bro, Matthew, thank you, bro. Honestly, I appreciate it a lot. And so yeah, now let's get into my little spin on things. Quality control. Quality. QC the label. Take off. Yeah, quality control, man. So cool. Quality wise, there's nothing wrong with the shoe. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. There's a few wrinkles, but I think that's subject to the suede choice rather than somebody wearing the shoe. So, I mean, if I'm gonna be really picky, there's a little mark on the front of my shoe, but I ain't mad. I ain't angry. It's still 10/10 to me. The shoe's an amazing shoe. I really like it. So, yeah. And obviously guys, I don't mean to flex or anything, but obviously when you get lightning, there's just a little bit of rain, you know, there might just be a little bit of rain. And then, I don't know, maybe Nike are watching this video and thinking we might as well retro the thunders, and if they do that, then, I mean, I might just have to get some thunder, rain and lightning just to, who says no? Who says no? I don't say no, I am not opposed, I would like to see that. But, yeah man, amazing shoe. Very, very cold shoe, very clean. And one thing I haven't spoken about is the exposed air bubble. Obviously, the Jordan 4s were the first Jordan to have an exposed air bubble, followed by the 4s, followed by the 5s and 6s. So that's why I really like those 4s, 5s and 6s. They're a really nice, clean set of silhouettes. And the exposed air bubble just does it a little bit more justice in my opinion. So yeah, obviously here you've got the shock absorbers inside with tech grey, and obviously the window here is clear. It's very clear. You can just see straight through it, literally. So yeah. And all in all, I think it's a great shoe. I think it's a very nice shoe. Obviously in here you've got on the inside of the tongue you've got Air Jordan upside down. If you flip it over you can then read that as Air Jordan. And the insole obviously is white on the bottom and also white on the top. So pay attention to that. White on the bottom, white on the top. And that is obviously tech grey on the Jumpman logo. And so guys, I remember when the University Blue 4s dropped, the adults or men's versions of the shoes came with the nice box, the special box, and the GS version of the shoes came with the regular box, the typical Jordan 4 box like this. I do hope that in the full family size run of these that they are planning to release, that they actually do drop this special box for both men's and women's sizes and GS sizes and all of that, because I don't think it's fair that the women's sizes lose out on the box, which is part of the collection. Like, it's part of the collector's item. The box is now part of your collection, whereas if you just have a regular box, it doesn't really mean as much to you. So yeah, yeah man, all in all, I really like the shoe. And so guys, before I forget myself, let's talk about the prices, because obviously I know you guys want to know, some of my retailers in the community want to know what's going on. Is she going to make a flip? Is going to make a profit? Right now, this shoe hasn't released yet, as I said, so it released on the 28th of August. So until it releases, we don't actually know how much stock numbers are. However, let's go with the theory that I believe, because the colour is so outlandish, they might actually try and reduce the stock a little bit to make these shoes a little bit more attractive. If that's the case, where they sit now at resale price is about $250, $240, something like that. On StockX that is. So, and the shoe retails for about $170, so you're making a profit of about, what, £50 maybe, give or take a few. Maybe a bit high if you sold it on like Depop, for example, or something. But yeah, so after release, if the stock is not actually that high and people realize that, then the value over time will gradually go up. However, we don't know the stock numbers to be able to predict exactly how well it's going to go. So I'm going to say try and get a pair and sit on it. That's my advice, because you have to remember this shoe hasn't come out since 2006, which means there are old sneakerheads looking at this shoe who want it. There are new sneakerheads looking at this shoe who also want it. And in a situation where people are paying a piece for it, why not in it? So you might want to be able to go and grab a shoe and hold on to the shoe. And who knows, the shoe might grow on you. So get in your size, because it's a really nice shoe in hand. I don't think the pictures online do it justice, but having it in hand, it's a very, very clean shoe. And so yeah guys, to my buyers, 170, enter all the raffles that do drop in the week leading up to the release of the Jordan 4s. And yeah, make sure you get your entries in, because I can't promise that everyone's going to get these. And I can't promise that everybody will get enough stock. The way Nike are moving, they're moving very smart with their stock and allocation of stock. So my advice to you guys, be careful, but wait till release day before you go and spend money on the resale value of the shoe, because the value will probably go down if anything on release day, because stock comes out and then it might gradually go back up after a few months. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed today's review. Obviously, I've been your host of the M1 Show. This has been the Lightning 4. And yeah guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, you know the vibes already. Hit the post notification bell. And yeah, catch you in the next video. Peace.